playing nice. She started talking slow at first about how she was overwhelmed, how she was so young and alone and didn't know how to be a mother. I interrupted and said, "But you had my mom, you had family." She started tearing up, saying it wasn't that simple, that she felt like a burden, that after Tom left, nobody looked at her the same. She said my grandparents kept comparing her to my mom, kept saying she was the problem, and she just felt like she was drowning. I asked her if she ever thought about coming back. She said she did all the time, but every time she called, she'd hang up before anyone answered. She said she watched from a distance, heard about my birthdays and holidays, but she never wanted to ruin things for me. I told her that's not how it works. You don't get to just peace out and then act like you are protecting me. You didn't even try. She started crying, just sitting there in public, dabbing her eyes with a napkin, and I just sat back and let her. I wasn't going to comfort her. It didn't feel right. We went back and forth for a while. She kept saying she was sorry, that she wishes she could take it all back, that she has gotten help and is different now. I told her that's great for her, but it doesn't really help me. I asked her if she ever thought about how it felt for me growing up feeling like I was always a little bit outside of my own life, like something was missing and I didn't know what. She said she thought about it all the time. She said she had nightmares about me hating her, about me never wanting to see her. I said maybe that's just reality. At one point, she reached across the table like she wanted to touch my hand, but I pulled back. I told her I wasn't ready for that. I asked her what she wanted from me, really. Did she want to be my mom now? Did she want forgiveness? Did she just want to clear her conscience so she could move on? She said she honestly didn't know. She just wanted to know me, even if it was just once. This is where it got even messier because my phone started buzzing like a bunch all at once. I glanced at it and saw texts from once. I glanced at it and saw texts from once. I glanced at it and saw texts from my mom, the one who raised me, and then a missed call from my grandma. I ignored them, but then Megan texted me, "Are you good?" And I realized it'd been sitting there for almost an hour. I told Elizabeth I needed a break, and she nodded, said she understood. I stepped outside, called Megan, told her I was fine, but needed another 30 minutes. Told me my mom was freaking out, that Shed called the apartment looking for me. I guess I should have told her where I was going, but honestly I didn't want to deal with her trying to stop me. I went back inside. Elizabeth was still there staring at her phone. I told her about the messages and she asked if I wanted to talk about my mom. I told her I didn't even know what to call either of them anymore. I said, it's like I have two moms and no moms at the same time. She smiled, but it was sad. She said, I get that. I always felt like a daughter, but not really a daughter too. She started telling me more about Tom, like how he was controlling, how he'd tell her she was worthless, how he'd check her phone and go through her stuff and make her feel like garbage for even talking to her sister. She said by the time I was born, she didn't trust anyone, not even herself. She said when she left me, it wasn't because she didn't love me. It was because she thought it'd be better off with someone stronger. I said, so you just gave up? She nodded. And for a second, I thought she was going to get mad, but she just looked exhausted. Then she told me something I wasn't expecting. She said she resented my mom for stepping in, not because she didn't want me cared for, but because she felt like she lost twice. Once when Tom left, and again when she saw how happy I was with my mom. Said every time she saw pictures, I guess Grandma would send them sometimes. She'd feel relief that I was okay, but also this burning jealousy that she couldn't be the person raising me. I asked her, so were you mad at me? Did you hate me for being happy? She said she never hated me, but sometimes she hated herself for